to the Worldwide Racing League Network. We are here at the Chicagoland Speedway to cover what was supposed to be last week's race here at Chicagoland, but unfortunately the race got delayed a week, so we're doing it tonight for the Windy City 200. I am Hazard County alongside my broadcasting partner, WRL legend, Jade Burr.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for being in the booth with me tonight. I appreciate it. Like we said, this race was supposed to be ran last week, but due to the Heat 5 servers, we couldn't get everybody in, and the WRL officials decided to postpone the race, so it'd be a fair and equal shot. We got 100 laps here tonight, here in beautiful Chicago. It's going to be a cool 75 degrees, so we're going to see how the track's going to take rubber, and we're going to see who's going to be the fast one. We got 2 heats, though, still to get rolling here. They're going to get started here very shortly. So what is your thoughts on the race tonight, bud?
I'm going to say that they're all probably going to run the inside line. Because in the truck race that a couple weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, sorry. A couple weeks ago, I noticed that everyone was sticking to the bottom because it was the best preferred line on the racetrack. But I've seen a lot of people start noticing that the outside line was starting to warm up, so maybe we might get something out of it tonight. And we've had some history in the past of close finishes, such as 2018's finish with Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we could see some pack racing maybe happening tonight. But the one thing that all these drivers are worried about is wrecking, because I know in the truck race everyone was wrecking everywhere because they were having troubles with where their tires had to be placed on the track, like right above the white line.
Mm-hmm.
On the corners.
Yeah, it was a tough race here at Chicagoland. Everyone was trying to get all they could. And with it being race 3, last week for this, for the trucks, or for the trucks last week, then we raced race 4 and 5 last night. So there's a lot of points being handed out last night, and now with Chicagoland, we're gonna try to get it done early here. It has been announced that the doubleheader to write the schedules will be Talladega and Pocono will be the additional doubleheader. So we will be cutting those races in half at 25% distance for both races. And
This just got announced here live?
Right now. Yep. We talked about it last night. I am pulling the trigger on it. So the additional doubleheader for the Busch Series will be Talladega and Pocono. So
now that's going to be interesting.
Yes, it's going to be 2 very different tracks, very different racing styles for those tracks. So I'm real interested to see what happens, and that's not for another few weeks out. Here, let me pull up the old schedule here, and we'll get rolling on. We'll see where that's at.
I actually did have the schedule pulled up myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I happened to look that when we go to Atlanta and Auto Club, there will be 41 and 38 laps.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be right around 84 laps for both.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Atlanta's going to eat tires when we go there.
Yes.
The Busch Series.
Mm-hmm.
But Auto Club wasn't that bad for trucks, but except the wrecks.
Yeah, it was a lot of carnage last night. I think the boys will get better. I think when they figure it out a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I'm real excited to see where Pocono and Talladega are gonna end up being here in a few weeks. Before that, and like we said, next week will be the doubleheader at Atlanta and Auto Club. Then we go to Mid-Ohio and then Phoenix, and we got a doubleheader at Bristol. Then we go to Las Vegas, and then we'll have our doubleheader at Talladega Pocono. So for the next 4 weeks, the Truck Series will be one race ahead, while the Busch Series will be one race behind. And then when we get to Talladega and Pocono, they will right the ship. We'll be racing Pocono the same week, and we'll be right back at it for Road America. Then we'll go into another doubleheader at New Hampshire and Gateway. Then the last 3 weeks of the season will be 2 normal races. Then our final double points race.
And it's going to be full distance, too.
Yep, full distance, double points, everything's doubled. So it's going to be really exciting to see what the point battles end up. At the Busch Series, we will be going to Daytona. For the Truck Series, we will be at Eldora. So
that's going to be fun for a lot of them guys. Now,
yes.
we were talking about. I was talking to a couple of the guys before the show.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that was fairly confident this whole race was one of the rookies by the name of Maggio Magic.
Mm-hmm.
He says that the track felt really good to him early this morning when he was testing with 3 other cars, and he's running a relatively loose setup, so he might pull out ahead of these guys here today.
Mm-hmm.
But the slider, I noticed he hasn't spoken about which slider he's using.
Yeah.
Because he kept it a secret from everybody.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
So that'll be interesting to see if Maggio can get into the main show. And we'll just see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, we only 2 drivers are getting eliminated from the main field tonight, so it's got to be crucial for these guys, for some of these new guys to get in here.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
But another one we have to keep our eye on, who actually finished second at Auto Club, was Drake. Now he's making his first Xfinity start as well. And I think he's going to carry the performance what he did at the hot seat for Chicagoland from the truck to the same thing here today for the Xfinity for his first official start.
Yeah, it's going to be real exciting to see what he does. He did real well in the Truck Series last night. Make everything great.
Yeah,
hold on 1 second. I'm trying to type in Discord. Give me a second.
Okay.
Sorry about that, but yeah, Drake is making his first start, and it's gonna be wonderful to see that. And he will be racing for my team which is going to be very interesting to see him in the 11. So, that 11 car has already won a race this season. So, to see that you see a different driver in it by week 3 is going to be very difficult for me as a team owner, but I'm hoping he can do a real bang-up job and get himself into the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I mean, everyone in the truck race seemed really aggressive when we went here for our race.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that's going to carry over tonight. I don't know. We'll just have to see.
Right now, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in Heat 1. And only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in Heat 2. So, if those numbers stick, I will allow the 16th driver from Heat 1 to make the race because there's only 10 in Heat 2.
Yeah.
So, that will keep pretty much everybody racing tonight, which I am okay with that. It will. Can you ask if heats have started yet? Whichever one.
Yeah. Which one do you want me to be in? Heat 1 or Heat 2?
We'll just ask if they both have started yet.
Alright. Stand by.
Each one. Thank you. While he's doing that, we're going to talk about, where points are at currently. So with that being said, we're going to hop over to the...
Asking if Heat started for Jade.
So right now we have Godzak and Casey Joe tied at 105. Then plays at 95. Secure the purse at 85. Now remember, Secure was kicked, so he's going to drop a lot. Keith Allen Ayers is currently bringing up the 5th position at 83, leading his team the constructors. Unique Demon 76. Rick Finney, another driver that got kicked, at 75 points. Scorpius at 73. Christian Schoberg at 71, tied with Turf Tech. Clayton at 70. Weir at 67. Jay Fergie 66. David Roach would be your final driver in if playoffs started right now at 62. 2 points back for him is Chase. Go ahead.
Heat 2 is starting right now. I'm going to ask about Heat 1.
Okay. Then, 1 point behind Chase is a Nat 20, owner of Critical Role.
Hey, fellas.
Sammy Haas, owner of Parabellum Motorsports. 2 points, 1 point behind him. Then Anybody for D4C, 3 behind him. Warpig is 1 back. Matt Parkhurst is 3 behind him. It's really interesting to see where everybody ends up.
Both starting.
Both of starting.
Yep.
So Heat 1 has 1. Oop, I hit the wrong button here.
So according to what Keith was saying, 27 drivers will be in the field.
Yep, because everybody will make the race. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in Heat 1. Heat 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yes, 27 drivers will make the feature tonight. So that means everybody will race, which is really good to get everybody in on track tonight. Have all 27 out there. We did lose a few guys after Martinsville. We had to show that, the league needs to be the best that it can be. And
yeah, due to some unwanted phrases that were said.
Yep, so it was dealt with, it's fixed, and we are rolling to a positive future. We're going to see how everybody does. And, yeah.
Okay, so after the heats, do you want me to ask who won each heat?
No, I don't, because I'll get the pictures on my phone.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see, everybody will make it tonight.
Who we want to watch.
So, looking through this field, guys you guys want to watch, obviously I'm going to watch Weston Grant. He has been the driver that he's been the only driver knocked out of the first 2 races already this season from the heats. So with him being guaranteed a spot right now because there's only 27, so he's going to be one to watch. He needs a lot of points and he needs them quick. Another one, always Casey Hintenberger, aka Zion. He is quick. He's our back-to-back defending Busch Series champion right now, making a name for himself. Made the big switch to Wolfpack Motorsports in the offseason. Heck of a pickup for Wolfpack. So we'll see what they can do there. Another one to watch, Goose, aka U.S. Trek Enterprise. Again, longtime teammates with Casey. Made the big switch from Hurlbutt Motorsports to Wolfpack over the off season. So again, another one to watch for. Casey right now on the outside looking in on points. So again, stressing he needs points. He needs them now.
Mm-hmm.
Now those guys, they were all in Heat 1. We're going to slide down on to Heat 2. Where, I forgot one in Heat 1. Godzak, Mr. Podium. He's been strong already this season, and he's looking to get that first win. When he can hit that ceiling and break through it on that first win, he's going to win a lot of races. I will tell you that right now. Now, we're going to go into Heat. Now, that was in Heat 2. Now, these are in Heat 1. Again, Matt Parkhurst, a guy who was a Final Four contestant last season. He's on the outside looking in on the playoff picture 2 races in. Then you got C's. He can come out of nowhere and win a race. Then you got my buddy, Mr. William Moore. He's a wild card. He almost won the truck race at Atlanta last night. Blew a tire. He embodied the fatal motto of "win or die trying." And he's a wild card. Put a little strategy, a little fuel miles, a little tire management. Will is definitely somebody that can go the distance.
Another one to keep our eyes on is actually Trevor Tessman.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen him race very much, but all I know is that he might be competitive tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see how everything goes with him, as well as Game Nerd.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. I think it's going to be it's going to be real shocking to see what happens with that. So
Those are our drivers to watch.
Those are our drivers to watch. Like I said, we said 100 laps here. It's going to go pretty quick. So I'm going to be interested to see where the fuel mileage is at. I have not won. I'm looking at the stats here for myself. I have never won in a Busch car here on this game yet.
Really?
Yep, on this game I've never, out of 5 races, my best speed rating is a 102, and I've never won a race in the Busch car
I've
here.
actually, I've ran only a race here. I got a 101 speed rating, but I've never won.
Mm-hmm. That makes me curious now. Now I kind of want to go through the list to see where I ended up. So I'm 0 for 2 at Darlington at a 104 speed rating. Daytona, I'm a 1 out of 3 for a 105.
I got 95. Only ran one race, didn't win.
I've never raced at Dover in a Busch car.
Neither have I.
Homestead 0 for 2 at 100 speed rating.
1 win, 1 race, 97 speed rating.
Indy 0 for 1, 101 speed rating.
1 for 1, 95 speed rating.
The Indy Roval, I'm 1 out of 6 for a 105 speed rating.
Yeah, I didn't do that one.
Iowa 0 for 3 at 100 speed rating.
1 for 1. I actually won a race at Iowa somehow. And got a 97.
Kansas, I'm 1 out of 4 for a 104 speed rating.
Yeah, I didn't do that one. Kentucky, I didn't either.
Me neither at Kentucky. Vegas, I'm
0 for
one.
1.
Uh,
96.
Vegas, I'm 1 for 3 at a 102. Martinsville,
Yeah.
I'm 2 out of 2 for a 105 speed rating.
Good job.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. I remember that both times I raced here at Martinsville, it was boot, scoot, and boogie at the end, and I wasn't liked very much at the end. But hey, I won a race. Michigan, I'm 0 for, I have no attempts here.
No attempts.
Mid-Ohio, no attempts.
New Hampshire.
New Hamp, I'm 0 for 3 at a 101 speed rating.
1 for 1. I actually won the race at New Hampshire. 95 speed rating.
There you go. Alright. Phoenix, I'm 1 for 5 at 100 speed rating.
1 for 1, 95.
Alright. Pocono, no attempts.
Yeah, same here.
Richmond, I am 0 for 2 at a 96.
Haven't attempted.
Road America, I am 0 for 1 at 103.
Haven't attempted.
Sonoma, haven't attempted in a Busch car.
I have. 1 for 1, 100 speed rating.
Talladega, I'm 0 for 3 and a 105 speed rating.
No attempts.
Texas, no attempts. The Glen,
0 for 1 for me.
I am 1 and 4. 1 for 4 at a 105 speed rating.
1 out of 1. 1 win. 99 speed rating.
Gateway, no attempts in a Busch car.
No attempts.
Atlanta, I'm 0 for 1 at a 104.
Nope. None for me.
Auto Club, I'm 1 out of 4 at a 102.
Oh, I only ran one race. I got a 94.
Bristol,
No attempts for me.
4 out of 13.
Oh, wow.
104 speed rating.
Not bad.
I love me some Bristol.
Canadian Tire actually got a win and got 99 speed rating.
Canadian Tire, 0 wins and 0 attempts. Charlotte, I'm 0 for 3 at a 103 speed rating.
No attempts.
No attempts at the Charlotte Roval.
Attempt. Only 85 speed rating, though.
That makes me real curious now for the Cup Series. What I got. Alright, so we're going to start at Atlanta. A 1 for 8 at a 105 speed rating.
1 for 2, 100 speed rating.
Auto Club, 1 out of 10, 105 speed rating.
I do have a win in a race, but I don't have a speed rating. Probably because I won it in a career mode.
Bristol, 4 for 12, 104 speed rating.
0 for 2, 100 speed rating, though.
Canadian
That's
Tire,
not bad.
1 out of 2, 103 speed rating.
1 out of 4, 101 speed rating.
Charlotte, 1 out
None.
of 10, 105 speed rating.
None for me.
Charlotte Roval, 0 out of 4, 104 speed rating.
None for me.
Chicagoland in the Cup Series, 1 out of 5, 102 speed rating.
None for me. I really didn't run very much of the other tracks yet for the Cup car.
Darlington, 4 out of 10, 104 speed rating.
Yeah, nothing for me.
Daytona, 4 out of 16, 105 speed rating.
2 out of 5, 101 speed rating.
Dover, 0 for 4, 102.
No.
Homestead, Miami, 4 out of 11, 102 speed rating.
I ran 2 races, I got a win, 97 speed rating.
Indianapolis, 1 out of 7, 101 speed rating.
None.
Indy Roval, 4 out of 9, 85 speed rating. God, I feel
also
so
have 85
slow.
speed rating, but I do have a win. in my first race.
I got 4 there, man. Good stuff. Iowa, 5 out of 10, 103 speed rating.
Yep. None for me.
Kansas, 0 for 5, 105 speed rating.
I only did one race at Kansas. I got a 98 speed rating, though.
Kentucky, nothing.
None.
Vegas, 3 out of 8, 105 speed rating. Or 104 speed rating, I'm sorry.
1 out of 3, 100 speed rating.
Alright, the paperclip, the Ville, 1 out of 4, 103 speed rating.
I've ran a race, but I haven't won. 99 speed rating.
Michigan, I'm 0 for 4, 103 speed rating.
0 for 1, 100.
Mid-Ohio, no attempts. New Hampshire,
No attempts.
0 for 6, 104 speed rating.
No attempts.
Phoenix Raceway, 5 out of 9, 103 speed rating.
1 win out of 2 races, 98 speed rating. That's not bad.
Pocono, 0 for 2, 104 speed rating.
I didn't even attempt Pocono because every time I tried, it kept getting dumped in turn 1.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Richmond, 2 out of 5, 100 speed rating.
0 for 1, 97.
Alright, Road America, 1 win out of 7 races, 104 speed rating.
I didn't even attempt it.
Sonoma, 3 out of 4, 105 for speed rating.
Not bad. 0 for 2. 2 losses, unfortunately. But I got a 92 speed rating in a cup car.
Talladega, 1 out of 15, 105 speed rating.
0 for 3, 104 speed rating, though.
Texas, 0 for 2, 103 speed rating.
I do have a win in a race, but no speed rating.
The Glen, 5 out of 8, 105 speed rating.
I haven't attempted it on this game for the cup car. But yeah.
Gateway, 0 for 3, 103 speed rating.
1 for 2, 100 speed rating.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna go back to Busch here. Keep talking about Chicagoland here.
Yeah, we probably should.
I didn't mean to actually go into a race here and quick race, but I guess we're gonna go into it here.
I guess you are, yeah.
maybe take you around the track for a hot second. And we'll,
yeah, probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
See where they're at.
Yeah, you might want to ask. I just want to take a hot minute, let y'all know that for this track, they're probably going to run either a tight or loose setup. So, Jade, what setup would be usually preferred around here for Chicagoland?
I personally do a... I go for a looser setup.
A looser setup.
Yep, I like a little bit of a looser here so I can really dive it down into the corners. That's
So in terms of the slider, where would the guys put it?
I put about a 7. I think a 7 is kind of on the edge for a lot of the Busch guys. I know for trucks, I was running a 9 on, or no, I think I was running an 8 week before. Alright, I'm starting to get some stuff in here, but I'm running what I would feel is the best line around here on the stream. I did get a little loose coming in there. I would make some little adjustments here. Looks like we're gonna get about 18 laps of fuel. I like a high entry and then suck it right down to that white line. Trying to pass the 08 car here. See if we can get a good one this time by.
I'm also taking a hot lap to make sure that everything's solid.
I got really loose there. Going in, we're gonna see if we can get it this time by.
So what would be the ideal time to go for in qualifying?
My
in terms
best
for the pole position.
My best here is a 30.7. I don't know if that's fast. I'm running 31.2s by myself. So, see the best line there. On these presets, you really want to let the car go out and try to get keep as much speed on the car as you can. You don't really want to scrub off speed by aiming it down, really forcing the car to work. Yeah, 31.2 is what I'm getting by myself right now.
I got a 31.4 by myself. I haven't got with the car yet.
Yeah, they should be getting ready to start qualifying here.
There's Grant.
How you doing, Grant?
There we go, 31.3. I think he missed the main show.
Made a freaking race. Let's go.
Yo, I mean, there's only 27 people, so I mean, everybody's making it tonight.
You don't have to say that. No, I mean, like, I actually did it for once. Inside the
he should be happy about that.
Let's go.
There you go, Grant. Good job, buddy. I did make note of that, you know, you need some points and you need them now, so this is kind of a good spot, you know, week 3, get you in the feature. So, congratulations.
Oh,
you deserve it, buddy.
Finally. Godzak ended up winning our heat. Keith took 2 tires on the pit stop, and it just ended up screwing him over.
Yeah. That's another one we forgot to say in the drivers to watch.
I'm not watching for Keith because that reason.
It's Keith.
It's Keith. He'll mess her up on strategy, and you know. So.
But he is the points leader.
He is the points leader. Oh, well, no, you mean constructor?
Well, that's also because he's won every heat that we've had this season.
Constructor. He's the points leader.
Oh yeah, right.
Points, he's like 5th.
Which ain't too bad. So Grant, how did the car feel tonight?
Car feels pretty good. Steering's a little loose, like inside the actual wheel itself, not, you know, the car. Wish that was a little bit tighter, but, you know, just deal with it for the race and do the best we can here.
Yeah, me and Jade were talking. Yeah, me and Jay were talking during the pre-race show that you've really struggled to get into the past 2 races. So now you finally get your chance. So who is your biggest target on your back going into Chicagoland tonight?
Finishing the race.
Yep. Yep. Step 1 was to make the race, which that's done now. Which, you know, even finishing in 9th in the heat, getting, you know, 2 points out of it, that really helps. But then, you know, just the fact of being able to compete, I guess, was the main goal tonight. Moving as far as, you know, next week with the double headers, we'll, you know, just try to improve ourselves even better and keep moving forward.
Definitely. Are we getting ready to send some invites?
Yeah, just waiting on the...
Thanks for your time, Grant, for the interview. Pre-race interview.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah, I know. He's messaging me already about it.
About who?
Grant knows what I'm talking about. I heard it through Discord already.
Uh-oh.
It's all good.
And then, Jade, just out of curiosity, did you see what we were talking about on Messenger today?
No, I did not.
Okay. So I won't bring that up on stream, but I just didn't know if you were aware of it.
Do we got anybody supporting tonight?
You're talking to him.
Ah, yes.
Okay, I know. I see what it is now. Yeah, I mean, he was already taken once. So, I mean, it can be dealt with again. So, alright, well, I guess there's our invites to come watch this race after we got sidetracked about 6 times during pre-race here for the last 20 minutes.
I will let y'all know when to join.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So far, there are 22 in the lobby.
So it looks like 3 might be dropping out. Or 5. I'm sorry, 5. Before we even got the green flag.
Oh.
We're just waiting on people to join. It's taking a minute to get everybody in.
Yeah, we are, like I said, we are experimenting with things, trying to figure out, and we will have it down pat by the time playoffs are around here in a few weeks. Of
Is
what
Cushion streaming?
I do not know.
He might be.
Well, I did put in the thing that I would prefer people not to stream, and then they can upload after. But
Yeah, he is. Look.
Okay, chill.
Just calm down, Hazard.
Can you let him know to not stream the
Sorry.
race?
Yeah,
That
I
he can
apologize.
upload after. But I want all the views coming to the WRL channel. Let us know when we can join. We are still waiting to get the okay to race.
we are about to jump in.
Perfect. Did you let Cushion know what I said?
I'm trying to get a response from him. Just hadn't heard nothing yet.
Okay.
You gotta let someone else know, Jade.
Ew.
It's Drake's doing it too.
Okay.
Y'all can join.
Okay.
We've set the ones we needed to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pop into the VC.
Yep, I'm doing that as well.
I have been muted, so here we go, Jade. Pace cars in. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go race the boys, and they're stacking up already.
Wow.
Oh wow, they're stacking up already.
Oh boy, they're already touching. Matt Parkhurst is leading them around here. Big, I guess KJ Racing didn't make it in. We got 11. Didn't make it in as either. Or you're down on pit road. There's Godzak.
The 99.
Mr.
He's in the pits.
Mm-hmm. Godzak.
Drake's in the pits.
On third. Up here in third already. Looking underneath the 98. Trying to get by him. The 13's not too far back.
Little contact with the Pugzilla in the 92.
Oh, Mojo got up a little bit into him. There's a little contact between the 68 and the 08. There's the 07 Chase running for KAI. One of them fatal powered machines.
Oh, trouble!
Oh!
The 6!
Godzak, and I think that is...
That's the 8 of Parkhurst.
Big trouble for Parkhurst. As he's slow down on the apron.
I don't think he's happy with the 6. I wonder if something happened to the 8.
I don't know.
Caused him to spin out the 6.
I know, I was looking down at my phone to pull the stream back up so I could see what everyone's seeing at home, and it did not look good. We're up to 5 viewers now on the stream. Real good. We're following Clayton for D4C Racing here.
And how about Maggio, the rookie, leading the field?
Maggio's no one to sleep on. There's a 44 of Scorpius running.
And he's a 6-time champion of the Heat 5 series over in the Lyra League. So he knows how to win.
And I'm going to say this now, and I've always said it, and everyone else will tell you the same thing. Here in the WRL, egos come to die. So we're going to see how long Maggio can actually hang with these boys and see if he can put on the big boys. There's a 92 way down on the apron. The 16
and the 89's in second.
William Moore moving up a few positions, trying to catch up, see what's going on in front of him. Working with the 68 and the 90. There's Cushion, getting ready to start working on this 15 machine here right in front of him. I'm going to ride up right to that bumper. There's
Game Nerd.
The 2 it plays official.
He's in third.
Nitro, or running the 68. KAI, gonna get real high here, gonna hit the wall. Will's gonna follow him in the 90. He's gonna go down on the bottom.
Oh, trouble! Kitty Airs.
That's the end of the...
He saved it.
That's into qual.
And a qual?
Yeah.
Oh, that was only quali?
Yeah.
Oh, I was getting too excited then.
Oops!
I thought that was race time.
So I think we need to go ask the 8 and the 6 about what happened.
I thought this was race. I think you guys already qualied. Oh, dang.
Say, there is a couple guys wearing custom paint schemes.
Who's running customs?
That would be... Let me see. I know Nitro's one of them. Yeah, Nitro is and plays.
Nitro has been cleared.
I knew was Nitro and plays.
Nitro has been cleared to run a custom theme up until playoffs time. And then at playoffs, we were going to reconfirm.
But plays has not been confirmed.
Well,
Sounds
plays
like.
is only a custom scheme. So Drake will be on the pole at a 30.5.
I'm gonna go and back out.
Outside pole, Mr. NASCAR 90, Keith Kitty Ayers.
Third's gonna be Godzak. I can see that on my screen right now.
Uh-huh. Fourth is Cushion. And fifth is Jay Fergie. So that is 5, and I repeat, 5 Fatal Motorsports powered machines in the top 5. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. But we're going to back out of here so they can get rolling on this race, because it is after 9 o'clock, and some of us wants to get off at a decent hour because we got to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, Casey, you're not the only one, bud, that thought that was the race. I was getting a little excited. So, Hazard, make sure your voice is allowed to share, because I don't know if we can hear you in the stream.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, Hazard's good. The only problem that going back and watching streams has been yesterday with Caleb and the week before with Cushion.
Yep.
And then Will was really quiet during his interview at Atlanta. So
Yeah, we need to get on everybody about streaming during the races. I don't care about uploads after, but during the actual race, I'd like everyone to come to the WRL YouTube.
Yeah, I have race control, and it looks like there's a little bit of a conversation going on here. I don't know if y'all can hear that.
No, it just sounds like a bunch of hoopla to me. What are they talking about?
Rule. There's rule for the back.
Okay. Let me hop in race control. You sit here and deal with them. Alright, Hazard, you can have your job back. I don't want it anymore.
What's wrong, Jade? A little too much for you?
No, I have a headache, and I just want to watch the race. It's been a long,
I don't blame you.
long first 7 days. School.
Gotcha.
I'm excited for a 3-day weekend.
Sure
Yeah, as
you
am
are.
I.
So
So the question is who's giving you more trouble, the elementary or the high school?
It's actually neither one.
Oh, really?
No, it's it struggles within the company is the best way I'm gonna put it.
Yeah, and
Those people. Gotcha.
Yep.
also, Jade, you were talking about after qualifying that, I mean, before qualifying, a couple people didn't get in on time, so We just gotta be sure that the invites get out right on time.
Yep, and we got to make sure that we get some invites to go back into the race, so we can get rolling here.
Did y'all not get any?
No. Do you guys start the race?
Yeah, that's we're loading in right now.
Oh, jeez, Louise. Alright, we're gonna have to improvise here. Let me see if my old invite still works.
Mine doesn't work.
Okay. Do it this way. Going this way. Well, there's a will, there's a way. Well, there's a way to watch a race. Well, that's cute. Alright, we'll go on a Nat because I know he's racing. Okay. Come on. You can load. I believe in you. Anytime you want to, PlayStation. And join.
Jump in the chat and tell them thanks for the booth invites. Give them a hard time.
Alright, and now I can send Hazard some invites. So Hazard, when you get in, send me an invite. Grant, I'm sending you one too in case you lag out. Okay. Hazard, you hear me?
We didn't get invites.
Casey, I'm gonna go with probably fuel or tires. I think it's gonna be a fuel tire kind of race because you only get about 17.
16.
16,
yeah.
16 lap if you're pushing. So I'm gonna say fuel and tires on that question. Hazard, I sent you an invite. Send me one when you get in. So a little technical difficulty here as we're loading in. Here we go. Now we're gonna start watching. I believe that is Drake.
We are coming to lap 4 of 22 in the stage.
So we are going to be short by about 7 laps here. So pitting is going to be on the table, unless a caution comes out, and then it's going to be everybody and their mother trying to figure out what they're doing.
You said to send another invite?
Send
Jade?
me an invite so I have another one just in case. Okay?
I kind of cannot because I got stuck in the lobby. Great.
That's alright, it's fine. Keith sending it in there, trying to get up there to them. Gonna close the gap, but he's gonna leave the door wide open for Jay Fergie and the 15. There's Godzak working on his fatal affiliated teammate. Gonna dive to the bottom under Drake. Not gonna quite
Cushion's
get
right
there. Not gonna get there.
Here comes
Three
Cushion.
different fatal powered cars up front, 1, 2, and 3. You have the Fatal
Here comes the
Motorsports
92, Fergie.
11 of Drake, the 08 of Cushion Pushin' of KAI, and the 6 of Critical Role of Godzak. Now the 92, the teammate.
Wreck.
That was 90 and I'm flipping.
Oh, big caution out the back. You heard Grant say it himself, he was flipping. They're still green.
Mojo's out of the race.
They're still green. Regional Bandito.
And Grant's hit hard.
Big damage on the front of that machine for Hurlbutt Motorsports.
The 9's okay.
There's a 44 working with the 2. Trying to catch that top pack. 74, not too far back.
Do you have damage there, Grant?
Do what, Hazard?
Do you have damage?
Yeah, actually I do, but it's not that heavy.
There is the 20 of anybody trying to get up to his teammate of Clayton in the 54. There's Clayton in the 54 working on the 74. There's Mojo Morris, first car out of the race here. There's William Moore, kind of in the back right now, trying to get some
Near
points
contact with the 36 and the 07. Sorry to cut you off there, but my goodness. We almost had another wreck in front of the field.
Casey, I agree with that statement. You know, in stage 2, it's going to be a little shorter. So he thinks we're going to be too short. Who's going to save the 2 laps here? Kevin 55 running for his own team, MMG. There's Grant.
And look who's in the top 5. Here comes Maggio. On the move.
Here we go. We found Grant, finally. rolling down the backstretch by himself. No one in front of him, no one behind him. A little speck back there. That's regional. Grant's just kind of hold on here to the end of the stage. Mike Sr. up into the wall with the 74. He's going to come down. Oh, he's going to come down right in front of anybody. The 16 spinning. In the 20. 16 spinning again. Heavy contact. We're still green.
No caution?
Still green.
No caution.
Up front, it is all number 11, Drake, for Fatal Motorsports. Trying to will that 11 to its
pitting this time.
Trying to will that 11 to its second victory in
Who's
3
pitting?
races.
Keith.
Keith's
And
pitting.
I'm actually going to go ahead and come now, too.
So the 89 car and the 9 are pitting this lap.
Oh, Keith! Get her wheeled down there. He about missed pit road. Got it wheeled down. There's Godzak sitting 4th. Trying to figure out
And the
where he was.
51's going with him.
They're
Oh, that's
starting-
the 68 of Nitro. Going with him.
KI teammates.
Ooh, the 90's beat up bad.
Yeah,
I just happened to
regional
look.
for Hella
Report 9
Motorsports.
speeding on entry.
Oh, Grant.
Ah,
the
that's
woes
gonna
aren't
hurt.
over. The
But
11,
here comes Drake
the
into the
08.
pits.
The 08 has an amazing entry coming in for cushion. There's Jay Fergie. Gonna inherit the lead here. The 98
Here comes Maggio.
in the 6. Battling side by side.
Maggio's doing a great job keeping his line.
The one thing that Maggio's got to realize is that he doesn't have any teammates up here. He's got no friends right now. And he's an unproven rookie in the league. So a lot of these guys, like the
And
two
they're
critical.
coming in.
Oh, there he goes. So Jay Fergie, his best bet right now is to stay out as long as he possibly can.
Hey, did the 08 speed?
He might have. Like I said, he had a really
Oh,
good
no, they're
entry.
coming out.
13 of Game Nerd.
Here comes the 6 and 98.
Lag on the 51. I don't know if they're
That
talking.
is Pro Hit pace car.
I don't know if they're talking about it in the thing or in the Discord, but there's a little bit of lag on the 51.
Here comes the
51
2.
pitting from the middle. I think he might have got tight there as he was trying to come to pit road.
You heard here the 90 car being told to go high.
There's the 15 of C's. The 7 of
Plays making
Pugzilla.
his pit stop.
Also at pit road, the 8 of Matt Parkhurst. Got a little damage on the front of that 8 machine for Parky Racing.
And it looks like Chase in the 07 went into the grass a little bit. So it looks like that might hurt his speed.
So here's the 44 of Scorpius for Fatal Motorsports. Running around, running his own race. There's Maggio right behind the 08. Got the 15 behind him. Who was our
And
leader?
The 9.
Currently is the 92.
So Jay Fergie's leading him around. Parky coming out. He got a little wide coming out of exit, but he's okay. He stayed down as much as he
Buckzella's
could.
in pits.
There's
Gaynard's in pits.
There's Nitro going around the 15 machine. Parker on the next one.
If you're talking about Nitro, he just went around the 9.
Yep. There's the 21 catching up
Here
this
comes Parky.
little pack ahead of him. There's
Good
Goose.
move by Parky. Oh, crossover. Oh, just about.
We're watching Goose
But
try
not
to take
quite.
three cars in 2 turns. He's not gonna quite clear him quite yet.
It looks like the 5 has some damage, though. I just
Yeah.
happened to look at the 5 car. There is a little bit of damage to the side of Kev.
Oh, Goose got loose coming out. A turn 2 onto the backstretch. He had to stay real low because Clayton wasn't giving him any room up high. This is some pretty good racing right now from these boys. A
I'm
lot
trying
better
to find
than
which one's Goose.
36.
Oh, the 21's coming in.
21 and the
Goose is
90.
US, track.
Gotcha.
There's Plays. He looks like he's gonna get freight trained by the 7 in the 98 and the 08.
3 wide.
He's up into the wall. And 7's going to get a little tight and push up. It's going to block the 2 up into the wall again. Not intentional. 2's going to jump.
Oh, the 2 smacked the wall.
2's really struggling right now. Oh, a whole slew of them coming in.
The 2 missed the chance.
How many laps we got left of the stage?
When I just crossed the line, it is 6 to go, so...
You must be a lap down.
I'm 2 down right now, so 4.
Okay,
4 to go.
Coming to 3. Who's our leader?
4 or 5. Right now it's still Jade Fergie on pit road.
I wonder who's in second.
The 5 just took the lead. Going into 1.
So is Kevin...
So Kev's our leader.
Kev, he's coming to 3 to go. So, we're going to watch Kev here, see if he can make it. What's the gap behind him? Huge gap.
And who is in second right now?
I cannot tell you that.
So there's Kev. So that should be 3 to go. So he's got to pit this time if he wants it. But he can try to stretch it. If anybody can do it, Kev can do it, and that'd be a nice 10 points to add to his resume. He's out.
Oh, hold on.
Kev's out.
He's out of fuel.
So if he
so
doesn't...
who will inherit the lead?
So he better hope that he can make it to pit road before they... Oh, he's in the grass. Oh, he's spinning. Oh, he saved it. He saved it. That should give it back to Drake.
Yep, 11 takes it.
So, that should be 2 to go, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so the 5 must pit under the stage to avoid a black flag at the end. The 5 must pit under the stage to avoid a black flag at the end. So can you say that for me there, Hazard?
Discord.
Huh? I'm in Discord.
Okay, just say the 5 must pit under the stage break.
Okay.
To avoid a penalty. Alright, so we're going to flip back to the 11 as he's taken the white flag. Drake looking to win his first stage.
The stage break. The 5 must pit under the stage break. Thank you.
So here he comes to the green and white tablecloth. It'll be Drake in the 11.
Stage 1 goes to Drake.
And Fatal Motorsports. Followed...
He's got to be happy with that.
He's got to be real happy with that performance. He did a real good job, real bang-up job getting the car there. Not a whole lot you could say. It's Drake.
So Grant, when you cross, could you tell
Free
us
pass.
who? Could you tell us who's?
Yes, top 10.
The top
Drake,
5?
Godzak, Fergie, C's, Maggio, Scorpius, Cushion, Pug, Nitro, and Plays.
Wow, look at that. Real interesting top 10 there. A lot of different cars, different teams.
Oh, the
represented.
8's got damage.
Matt was the first one out in 11th, Nat 12th, Goose 13th.
It's got a little damage on him. Here
As
we
we
go.
go green. Stage 2. Green flag.
Here they go. He's going to drop it way down low. That's what you want to do to get the best start possible. Now, what Godzak wants to do
the
is
44 Scorps. Trying to make a move. God, they're being so
laps
rough.
in this stage.
What?
19 laps in this stage.
19 laps in the stage. That's what. So, like we said, you can save 2 laps. If anybody
Green wide.
Kev
The 54.
Kev would be the one to do it. The 89's backed way off this. Oh, the 9's going up the track. Saved
it. Good job, Grant.
Saved it.
Thank you.
How about that?
Whew. That was almost bad. New leader, Godzak. Alright, we're
You
gonna
heard
follow.
Matt Parkhurst on the Discord. Check up down low.
Following with Pugzilla, aka Trevor Chessman. Starting to work on that 2 car. He's gonna
And
start
here comes Maggio in third place.
He's gonna start looking underneath the 07 here. Going in, he's gonna enter real
Here
low.
comes Scorps.
He's gonna have to enter real low, and there he goes, sliding right up.
Oh man.
He's gonna get passed by the 2 and the 8 here. So it really wasn't worth it to enter that low, but I mean, he's trying to get what he can get right now. Stay in the draft. You'll get there, young man. You'll get there. Now there's a gap back to the 54. Matt Parkhurst starting to pick him off one by one. He's gonna start looking on the 07 and the 21 here. He's gonna dive down in to get underneath the 07. He's gonna split the middle. Thought better of it. Good job, Parky. Make your best moves. There's the 7 again. Trying to look. Oh, Maggio gets bumped up out of the way. Boot scoot boogie, buddy. Hang on to her. Don't put her in the fence. 7 underneath the 8.
3 wide.
Parky's gonna
Just
back
about.
out. Parky's gonna back out of it. Be smart here. The 21 way low. Got the 7. Everyone's gonna save it. The 2 is
Still
right behind
green.
the 7. He's gonna try to get up, get some speed, get some draft. 8's gonna get right to his bumper. Now he's gonna get walled in up high. 8's way up high, trying to stay out of the way of everybody. Maybe get a run here. Try to get back past the 7 and the 2. 7 almost up into the fence. Gonna save it. 8's gonna elect to go up higher. 21.
The 08's in second.
21 touches. Oh! Hang on to it. Oh, there goes Parky up into the fence. 54 touched the apron. He's gonna lose a few
Oh,
spots.
contact, Drake.
I don't know what's going on. I know the 11 and the 21 bumped earlier.
Yeah, it looks like if you look at a replay after the broadcast, you could see that the 8 got bumped up in the fence, and the 21 and 54 got together and made the 8 loose.
Mm-hmm. So now we're starting to get a few more packs formed here. If these guys can figure it out and stop
3
racing
wide.
each other.
With the 7, 21, and 2.
No one wants to give any room. There's Goose, aka US Truck Enterprise, entering turn 3 and 4. There's US 7 and Chase for KAI. Someone we haven't talked about a whole lot this season so far. You know, making a name for himself. The first driver out on points after 2. He's kind of tagging on the back of this pack. Maybe trying to save a little fuel to get here, to get to the end.
Possibly. But look who's climbing back up the field. Maggio already. He's already going for 3rd again.
We just watched the 68 bump the 92 up. The 07's going to say, thank you, sir. 07 got real loose on going.
Contact with the 92.
And he's going to put the 92 up into the wall. I don't know if that wasn't on purpose. He just got loose getting into the corner. I don't know if he let off and it just decided it wanted to play a game of freehand frisbee.
New leader, Scorpius, the 44 car.
We're following Turf Tech here. Kind of chilling.
Maggio's up in 2nd. How
Rolling
about it
with-
for the young man?
Trying to figure out how they're going to get up here. Big run by the 74 in Turf. 21 entered way low. I don't know what's going on with a Nat there, but that car, he's struggling with that car right now. I don't know if he's trying to
6.
Trying to save a little fuel here. There's the 54, still battling with 16 and the 7. In the 8. There's the 6. They're kind of figuring it out up here, getting a little space between them now. Right now, Scorpius is leading here at stage 2. The 98 is going to scrub a little high. The 6 is going to go a little higher. So how close do you want to get to that wall, sir? All right.
Now the question is,
can they make it?
are they gonna?
So
Because they might make it on fumes.
So, Grant, how many laps we got left, buddy?
Should be coming, or just took 8 to go.
So 8 laps to go. They were 2 to 3 laps short to start the stage. So right now, do you think they can make it?
Probably
right now,
not.
with me just riding where I've been, I'm about almost a lap and a half short.
So, do you think they're banking on a caution? Hey, 7 to go.
If anything, it'll be fumes crossing the line.
So, the 6 is giving way to some people, maybe trying to grab a little extra here. The 98 has finally got around the 44.
New leader. How about it?
So,
The young man making his first start.
we'll see how he does here. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold off or he's going to make it on fuel, is the other big question that we're trying to ask right now. As they just take, I believe this is 6 to go now.
Is that correct, Grant?
Coming to 13, yes.
So,
Yeah, 6 to go.
So, Jade, if they don't make it, who might try to stretch their fuel if they don't pit?
A lot of these drivers, they're thinking the same thing right now. Just make it to the end. So some of them went conservative, some of them didn't. Some of them are maybe banking on a caution to happen. We haven't had a caution yet this race.
We've got cars entering pit road.
So we got cars pitting at the back, so we're going to see who's going to make it. Took 5 to go, coming to 4. Remember, they got up pit with...
That's the 5, 7, and 8. The Parky making a bold move.
Remember, you gotta pit with more than 2 laps to go. If the leader takes 2 to go, pit road is closed. And you will have to pit under the stage brake, which will hurt you. So, these guys up here, we're watching the top 6 battle.
And look who's coming up front. It's the Nitro in the 68 for Fatal.
Yep, Nitro running the 68 for KAI, powered by Fatal. It's gonna be real interesting to see what he can do. What everyone's doing, you got.
Looks like Manju might be coming in this time, boys.
Let's see what he does. No takers yet. This top group, I'm interested to see what's gonna happen. Scorpius, will he win? Will he get his first stage win of the season? Remember, he won Darlington off fuel strategy last year.
Because Nitro just took the lead.
Nitro took the lead. I believe that is they just took 4 to go. So they're coming.
C's in the 15.
What?
3 to go.
Coming 2?
No, coming to 2.
Coming to 2 to go. Who's gonna pit? Nitro's coming down. Chase is coming down. All right, here we go. This is for the stage.
15 takes the lead.
15 C's, followed by the 98, followed by the 44, followed by the 92, then the 6.
I think Matthew is trying to stretch. He's wanting to see what he can do.
Everybody's trying to stretch.
Oh,
13 up into the wall with the 7. I don't know what happened there with the 7, but I just know this. We saw the 13 in the wall as we flipped. There's the 8. There's the 44 Scorpius. The 92 is going around him on the outside.
White flag.
With the 6. White flag in the air. Who's going to make it back around? We're going to follow with Scorp. Because he kind of got a view on everybody right now.
Ooh. Pug's out. Wait.
44 is going to lose one of the 08.
The 13's on the apron. He's out. How about C's in the 15? Claiming stage 2. Here at Chicagoland.
Trying to get the C's here. There he is. How about that C's?
Uh-oh. Is the 50... Yeah, the 54 came in. He can't do that. Oh, big one! Right as we say that, a crash happens with the 08.
So the 54 must pit.
The 98's involved. The 16's involved. The 7 and the 08.
So
right, top 10: C's, Fergie, Godzak, Scorp, Plays, Turf, Cushion, Maggio, Drake, Goose.
All right, so the 54 must pit under the stage brake if he came in down pit road. Did he come down pit road?
Yeah.
No, he's still on track.
Do you want me to announce it or no?
No, I don't. No, nobody came down pit road. I don't think so, cause he was still on track.
Oh, this is not good.
So, what's gonna happen?
Looks like the 5 car is out of the race.
The 9 is your leader. You didn't pit, did you? Nope. There goes Grant. Did not make it down pit road. Has no fuel, and he's spun around.
So that's gonna hurt.
So right now we are still following the 15, the 92, and the 6. Critical Role making a name for themselves right now.
Oh, someone beat the wall. Who was that? Oh God, they're nearly 4 wide.
Followed by the 44, followed by the 08. The 98 working with the 2, working on the 2, trying to get around him.
The 07, I think he's out of gas. Something happened to the 07 car.
He's still under power. I think he just maybe slid up into the wall. He's still under power.
So I think Grant's race might be over. Yeah. Are they going to throw the caution is the question.
No, I don't think the WRL officials are going to throw it. Because he's off the track, down at the bottom. Godzak's going to be your new leader.
What a disappointing event that happened to Grant.
These boys a Critical Role and Fatal make up the top 6 spots. Check that. Top 5 are all Fatal powered machines. But from KAI to Critical Role and Fatal themselves. All working together. All trying to come together to get a win. For their respective team.
They just passed the 9.
Yep.
I think he stopped.
Godzak. I want to see Godzak win so bad. He has done everything in his power and has come up short in multiple ways. I would love to see Godzak, Mr. Podium, win a race here in the WRL. It is time for him to win. It would be fantastic to see. It would be amazing. Now Scorpius up into the 2nd position, followed by Maggio. And then that is the 11 of Drake.
And the 08 as well in front of him.
Yeah, as they start going down to the bottom to try to get, try to get in line to figure out who's going to follow who. Meanwhile, Mr. Podium is pulling away up front.
I don't know what just happened, but, I'm just cruising down the backstretch, sputtering along. Then I almost had like 4 cars hit me.
That's cute.
Who were they?
I have no idea.
No,
I see one down on the bottom.
Right now we're watching with Jay Fergie. He's trying to clear the 2 before he dives it down in. He's going to stick with his teammate, give his teammate a little bump to get rolling, so they can start drag racing down the front stretch, going through the tri-oval. Teammate's going to drop his teammate in the 15 is going to drop way low, and Place is going to come up, swing her down in. He's got to watch the 16 of William Moore. Scorp up high in the fence. Gonna pinch.
That's gonna hurt.
Gonna pinch him.
Here comes Drake.
He's growing to the front. It's gonna be a good battle here. There's the 16 trying to follow the 2. The 2's gonna push up. The 92's gonna have to get out of it. 74. Whoo! Hang on to her, boys. 44 is now gonna start working on the cars in front of him.
Look who's back up front. The 98. Maggio must have pulled a good pass.
So right now we're watching the 92, the 16, the 44, and the 2 do battle with the 70.
Hey, Nitro's on the apron. What happened to him?
I don't know. Oh, Grant finally made it down pit road. Grant finally made it down pit road. Now this top 4 have really separated themselves from the rest of the field here. There's the 7 of Trevor Tespin looks like he got some damage in the rear and maybe backed her into the wall on the front end too. Maybe slapped the wall there. There's Matt Parkhurst working on Mike Sr. Scorpius trying to work
As I
with.
say that, someone's slow on track in front of these guys. I believe that's a 7.
Scorp underneath his teammate at Fatal in the 16. William Moore trying to start working on the 2 here. Meanwhile, up front,
Bless you, Mother Spear, Ricky Bobby's back.
right now the 6 is pushing
Alright.
on the 98, trying to get him up out of the groove, followed by the 11 and the 08. Right now they're following the lone Ford in the field, the 98 of Maggio Magic. The 6 is underneath him now.
Can he get it done?
Trying to get underneath him, followed by the 11. The 11's going to work with them.
Hey,
Fatal
someone's dropping out.
7 blue motor.
The 7. Motor issues for Knight Motorsports. The 6 new leader has passed the 98, and the 11 is now looking underneath him. The 08's catching up, and the 54 is not too far back. 98
Here
now
they go.
looking. Now looking,
Here they go again.
not gonna. 6 is not gonna give him the hole. And the 11's looking underneath him.
Wants the top spot because he's never won a race in the
Now,
Xfinity Series. I mean, Busch Series.
Godzak
bleh.
has never won a race in the WRL. He is going for his first, trying to make the goose egg, silence the haters. I don't know if he can do it. I hope he can. Hope he can figure it out.
Now, the big thing here, Jade, is in this stage, green flag pit stops are going to be a factor.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious, when will they pit?
When will they pit? How many laps we got left in the race here, Grant?
Down 8 laps. Down 40.
You're 8 laps down.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Here's Maggio, still looking at the 6. The 08 is finally catching up to them. But the 08's
Here
probably...
comes the 11.
I think the 08's burned off a lot of tire on that car. So we're gonna flip back through the field here while the action's not too great up front. There's Nitro in the 68, kind of running by himself right now. There's a 21 working on the 90. The 51, I think it is, gets up into the Matt Parkhurst. Up into the wall he goes.
Regional was involved in that.
21
Crap.
underneath the 90.
Battle for second. Here comes Drake. Maggio getting squeezed. The 08 gives a little tap to the 11 car.
6 gets in the wall too. That's going to hurt him trying to escape. The 08 working with his fatal teammate. It's going to hurt him. It's going to hurt the 6 trying to break away. Just didn't work out there for him. Just got up into the wall a little bit.
By.
Now they're going to get single file
the
again.
98 squirming to try and get out of there. He wants his second spot back.
08's going to get back into the 98. Trying to get him up out of the groove. Maybe trying to get a little something going here, a little razzle-dazzle. He's looking, sniffing the clean air, thinks about it. Gonna send her up, arc her down in, and see who lifts off the bottom first. While they're single file again, we'll run back through the field. There's Chase coming down to pit road. The 54 is on pit road. There's 90. There's the 2 of plays running with the 44 right now. There's a 74.
Oh, Keith has a little damage.
There's anybody in the
Pit
20.
cycle is starting now, by the way.
First of, I think, 3 totals what's going to end up being.
Looks like the Discord chat is starting to get wild as here comes Kitty Ayers in the pits.
There's a 9 of Grant. Going to be off kilters. Got to hope for like 7 cautions to get back on within a shot of this.
No joke.
Mike Sr.'s on pit road. There's Drake. All three leaders coming in together. Slow them down, boys. Good stuff. Slowing them down. They all got it down. Good stuff on them.
Oh, the 16 got a little loose.
The
Now the
08's
question
coming out.
is, will they get out?
The 92.
Did the 08 just go for fuel?
Everybody came in. Well, the 08, I think, pitted a lap before them.
Yeah, there was a couple cars that pitted before.
There's the 13
Oh!
at Game Nerd.
The 89 and the 11 get together in the pit lane.
That's alright. There's Trevor Tessman in the 7 machine for Night Motorsports. Struggling, got a lot of damage in that car. Matt Parker, Scorp. Maggio came out in front of the 11.6 is in front of him. There's the 08, gonna be passing them here on the backstretch. There's the 08. 6 has got to let him go up, then get right behind him, get as much draft as he can, and get them separated from everybody else. That's perfect what he did right there. Let him come down in front of him, and he'll sniff the draft and be right with him.
Yeah, to my surprise, there's been no cautions.
Knock on wood. So, yeah, there's a Nat 20. He's starting to work on the 68 and the 20.
Nitro.
Regional still got a lot of damage to that car.
Yeah, that car's torn up.
There's plays.
Oh, the 15's out.
What happened to the 15?
Motor issues, maybe? After winning a stage.
Well, I guess nobody's safe. The 11 and the 98 trying to work together. Get back up to the front there. There's the 6 of Godzak. Trying to catch up.
Busch trying to catch the 54 of Clayton.
And there's your should-be race leader, the 08.
Yes, it is.
We get a lap count. Or, you know what?
30.
Ask in Discord their hazard.
10-4.
33, I believe. Or 32.
Yeah, the 15 on pit road. Matt Parkhurst, Quiet Night, Scorpius, led a few laps. Maggio is, again, they're trying to lead. 32. Coming to 3-1 to go.
Alright, thanks. 31 to go.
31 coming to 30. So,
Side by side for the lead.
yeah, instead of, they should have worked together, maybe try to get rid of these two. The 11's going to push the 98. The 9's going to be right in the middle. The 9's going to go, I don't know, you're going to try to get out of the way. There he goes, got out of the way, got high. The 6 is like, huh, no sir, thanks for holding the spot, but she's mine to win today. The 11 looking on the inside of the 98. He's going to just push them back up into contention for this. And right now it's a 4-car breakaway for the win, for the race lead. The 98 is going to get a little shot from the 11, who's all going to slide right into place together. It's getting good here. 29 laps to go.
Oh, here comes the 98 making the move.
98 is going to give him boot scoot and bookie. 11 getting the shot again.
Well done by Maggio.
Giving him the bumper.
Oh!
11 down low in the 98. He says, sir, I've pushed you up enough. Gonna get a little contact.
Oh,
Double crossover. Can he make it happen? He's gonna get a little draft from the 6. 6 is like, I don't know who I want to go side by side with who, but as long as you boys stay back there. 11 stuck it in there. Lick the stamp and send it. That's what Drake said. He's now within 2 car lengths of the 6. This is not what Godzak envisioned. The 90 coming down off the top side to come down to pit road right in front of our leaders. Nothing too bad
Here
though on
comes the
his
98 again.
end. 98's underneath
He's
the
won.
08.
He really wants that interview for third place, though.
Oh, I think they want to win. I think it's what they want. And whoever wins, this is one heck of a battle. They just took 27 laps to go.
Drake trying to go up high, but it ain't gonna work.
Now Maggio, him and Drake worked real well together. Are they gonna
Let's see if they can get it done.
Let's see if they're gonna work together, or they're gonna be like, it's race for the lead time.
Oh, Drake stuck his nose in there.
Drake stuck his nose in, slid up Godzak. Godzak's not gonna be too happy.
But Drake does have damage.
So they're gonna get single file. Godzak's gonna drop to the rear of this little party.
Contact with the 08 though.
He'll be alright. He'll be alright.
25 to go. Let's see if Maggio is willing to make a move to try for the win.
These boys have been pushing hard getting to the front. There's the 16 of William Moore. Kevin 55 is out. Grant getting lapped by the 51 of Mike Sr. Mike Sr. lapping the 9 of Weston Grant. Grant's like, crossover time. It's hammer time.
I just came out of pit road too, so I've got fresher tires.
There's Drake leading your top 4 here. You know, Drake again, first race in the WRL. Got picked up.
Can he get it done here today?
Got picked up by Fatal Motorsports to to drive this 11 car. We'll see what happens.
24?
I think 24 sounds right. We know they're gonna have to pit one more time. They have to. That's just where it's at. They gotta pit one more time. Unless
now
you're
the question
saving.
Is, are they gonna go for just right sides, or take a gamble, or go all 4?
Oh, you go all 4 here. You go all 4 here, and yeah. Now Godzak and Cushion have kind of fallen off a little bit here. I don't know if fighting amongst themselves or what they're doing here to try to get back up to the front to get this 11 and the 98. So there's the 20 of anybody. You know, he might be able to help the 90 or the 08 and the 6 get back into this if they draft right behind him, because he's gonna have fresh tires coming off pit road. There's the 89.
Here they come to 23 to go.
Keith Allen Ayers running real decent here today. Anybody can't really stick the bottom, but they are catching. That's all they need to do.
Maggio's coming up to the back bumper of the 11 car.
If he goes for the
let's see
lead,
if that Ford can get it.
If he goes to the lead, that's what's going to happen.
And remember, he's the lone Ford out there.
Mm-hmm.
In this field, so it'll have to be seen if they can get it done.
Yep. So anybody kind of drove up there to them. Doesn't look like Godzak's got a late run car. Early run car, yes sir. But late run, there goes Maggio. He's looking. He's looking. Anybody's trying to get around them too. It's going to help slow them down. Get the 6 and the 08 back into this. They just need to ride. Here they go again. We're looking. It's dangerous.
Perfect cover up by Maggio.
You know, that's not for position. So it might behoove Maggio to let him go. Maybe try to help him out when he goes try to pass the 11 here. Oh, Maggio's coming in. Maggio pulling a little strategy here. Maybe gonna try to.
The 08.
So maybe try to make something a little different happen. Make a big gap between these cars.
But remember, I don't know if there's enough laps left for fuel.
No, I don't think there's enough quite yet. So they're gonna have to save. So these cars that stayed out as long as they could on the first stint. So there they come. The other two are coming in. Oh, Godzak is hot. Whew! I think he got a road down. He came in hot. That's probably the best entrance we've seen. As long as he got down to pit road speed, that is the best entrance we've seen in a
Hey,
long
look at
time.
that. Maggio came out in front of the 08.
Alright, the 89. Keith Allen Ayers. You know, there he is, coming out of pit road. There's the 6 of Godzak. There's the 08 of Cushion. Yes, he did come out. He came out way ahead.
Oh, the 16. I think he might have missed pit road entrance.
Nope, 16 got it in. There's Grant. Mike Sr. There's Drake. Drake came out ahead of the 6. And the 98's gonna be just ahead of the 11. There's a 6 in the 08. Back there.
Looks like Mr. Podium's outside of it right now.
Right now, you know, they haven't had a caution yet this race. So I'm interested to see if we're going to have a late one here. Ask in Discord how many laps we got left there, Hazard.
10-4. Hey y'all, I need a lap update. How many? 10-4. 15, bud.
15, so I think a lot of them came in right on the money. So it's going to be close. Going to be really close. I think Drake might have came a little early. Let's see what happens
Matthew
here.
did come in early though as well.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying with Godzak and
Cushion.
You know, they might be able to try to make it stretch it a little bit, especially if these two are going to start battling. Because the 11 was looking. 98's going to go down and block and run a really tight line. He's going to slide up. And the 11 is going to...
Drake.
Yep, Drake's going to start looking. And this is what's going to allow those back two to catch up if they could stay a single file. But they're not staying single file. And it's just going to hurt them in the long run if they can't figure it out. Now, right now, the 11's got the teammate of his in the 16 ahead of him. What does the 16 do? The 16 is going to go way high for them. Say, hey, I'm not going to be a factor in this. You guys go battle your hearts out. Now, if I was a 16, I'd duck right back in line with them and try to continue to be the first car one lap down. Yes, we do get a caution here at the end. It is possible. The weird things have happened here in the WRL. The 11's got some damage on the hood. Nothing substantial, it doesn't look like. There's the 89 of Keith Allen Ayers. There's Godzak. I mean, back in this podium position, but unsure if he's going to get up there for a shot at this one. He's got to run
Keith's having problems.
18 or 19?
The 89. He's hitting the wall. So it looks like he got the fall victim under the lap.
Oh, he's struggling hard right now. I don't know what's going on with that machine.
And Grant's coming to the pits.
But he's got to watch because he's got two more lead lap cars coming around right behind him.
Yeah, Keith's hurting. Oh, I think he got into the 6. Is there... I don't know if there's damage to the 6.
I don't think so. No, I think he just slowed him down.
That hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Momentum.
hearing problems about lag too. I just can't
Yeah.
quite tell what they're saying because I've got it kind of turned down a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like lag on my end. I don't know entirely.
Who was it from?
89.
Keith.
So I think right now it's pretty safe to say, unless something happens, that it's gonna be Maggio or Drake that wins this race. Unless something substantial happens. You know, both the top four, man, they all deserve the highest props that we can give. It was a battle till the end. You know, great race all around. I enjoyed watching it. Enjoyed, you know, sitting up here after 21 of a Nat, trying to hold off 68 of Nitro. There's Goose. Kind of had a real quiet day.
Looks like there's 3 cars. Oh, contact between 2 of them.
98-2 in the 74. There was some hard racing between the 92 and the 2 here. The 2 not afraid to use the chrome horn.
Here comes the 98 again. You got a really good run off 4.
Mm-hmm.
And he might get it off 2. Drake wiggled a little bit, but he's alright.
Mm-hmm.
Going into 3. Imagine got a really good run off into 3. Ooh, somebody dropped out. There was a leg spike.
I don't know.
I don't see anybody. But it was a big leg spike. The 98 trying to catch him. The question is, did they come in too soon?
So I'm worried about it. I'm starting to think maybe the 6 and the 08 are thinking about maybe saving a little fuel. Bobble from the 98.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the 11 was coming down with him.
They just took 4 to go.
Alright, well, let's make a break. Are they worried about fuel?
I'm not hearing anything about it.
Okay, well, it's very quiet right now. Up on the 11 pit box, the only thing you hear is this breathing of the spotter, waiting to say, hey, car high, car low. I think they'll get to these 2 in front of them, and I think that'll be all of the lap cars that they'll get to, unless the caution flag runs. 3 laps to go for Drake in his debut race, running the 11 for Fatal Motorsports, Race 3, Season 4 of the Busch Series. The last time we'll be at Chicagoland. They go down into 3 and 4. Getting ready to take 2 laps to go. Will the fuel hold out for the 11? Will the 98 make a desperate move? 2 laps to go at Chicagoland. Here we go.
Here
Down
he
the turn
comes.
1. He's gonna looking. He's getting there. He's gonna just miss his bumper by maybe quarter of a car length. The 11. He's gonna get up behind his teammate in the 44 and say, "Buddy, pull me around this place. I got 1 more lap, man." Oh, he's going way high. Way high goes the 44. Getting out of the way. Veteran move by Scorpius. Got 1 in the grass.
call around.
White flag in the air. How rough's it gonna get? There's the 98. He's gonna wait till 3 and 4.
Maggio's got 1 more chance.
Here we go. Gonna watch from up high. How hard's the 98 gonna send it? He's gonna back off early, then send her in. Not gonna get there. Oh, put her in the fence, boy. You're gonna give it to the 11.
Wins in Chicagoland.
Give it to the 11. I gotta see where my buddy finished. Oh, Godzak really fell off here at the end. Trying to make sure he made it. I think Jay Fergie ran out of fuel.
So, oh, Keith just went out.
That is a tough day for Godzak. Led a lot of laps. Cushion led a good handful of laps.
Clayton's out.
So, top 10, Drake, Maggio, Cushion, Plays, Turf, Fergie, God, Trek, Nitro, and Nats.
So, no podium for the 6th
11th,
car.
Clayton, Scorp, Will, Game Nerd, Matt, Pro, Anybody, Chase, Keith,
Pictures.
Regional, top 20. Me, C's, Pug, Kevin, and Mojo.
How about the 11 in his debut wins in the WRL?
That car has won a lot of races in the WRL. 2 different drivers claim a victory in it this season in the first 3 races. So, that's pretty cool.
Drake should be ecstatic right now.
When you get back into the booth, I need the top 3 invited in here. They're not in here already.
I'm friends with a couple of them.
We'll see who got the fast lap here. What a race. Fast lap, Jay Fergie, 30.5.
So that'll help big time.
Mm-hmm. Change the complexion of everything. Who finished 3rd, was it now?
Cushion.
Cushion in the
I've got him.
08.
Oh, wait.
Maggio. I just don't have Drake added.
I got him.
Okay. It was such a better race than...
I got him. Grant.
I've got Cushion and Maggio added.
It was
Just need
such
to
a
add
better race than what it was at Martinsville 2 weeks ago. Caution free here at Chicagoland. Other than the stages, it was caution free. A great night overall. Cushion, is your mic allowed to share, buddy? I can hear you now, buddy. So, congratulations.
Hey, hang on. Cushion, I need you to go into your settings and share your voice.
Maggio, do the same, bud.
Just go make sure. I can hear you, but we gotta make sure we can hear you on the stream. So what you do is you go to party. Yep, party screen. I did it through my PlayStation menu. So go to party audio settings. Yep, and mine is set to always allow. Yep. Okay.
Just always allow. Okay, I got it, I think.
Okay.
I got it.
Alright, so the 08 Cushion, man, you know, you, the 6, the 11 and the 98 battled hard that whole final stage. You were always in the top 10 most of the night. What set this track apart for you versus other tracks this season so far?
For me, this is my first race, but it's just this track. This in Kansas is probably my 2 strongest tracks for this type of car. I mean, I won the truck race last week here, and I don't know,
All right.
here, and I was called up about an hour before the race, so didn't really have much time to prepare. But used an older setup I had here with a cup car, and I struggled a little bit early on with getting 7th in both stages, but getting a top 3 in my first race is pretty good for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, after I asked that question, I realized that you are a truck driver. You're not a Busch driver this season. So, you got the call up for Keith, and obviously you made the most of it. Led a few laps. Finished here in the top 3. A very valued member here in the Fatal organization. With Keith, with his big, with his alliance with Fatal. You did a great job tonight. What was the hardest thing about the race tonight?
The hardest thing for me was I was tight around other cars, specifically running behind them, having one right in front of me and one behind me. I couldn't keep a draft strong. I felt like I'd drop back, and I'd always be the guy who'd have to be behind the pack just to keep my car the way it was.
Well, buddy, congratulations on 3rd place tonight. Great job. You deserved it. You battled as hard as you could, and you drove the wheels off that thing.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We're going to move on to 2nd place tonight in his first actual race. Maggio Magic representing Ford, the only Ford in the field, finishing 2nd. How do you feel tonight, bud? About that
I
run?
was the only Ford in the entire field?
You're the only Ford in the entire field.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, there's only 2 Fords to begin with in Xfinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really fun race. I pitted 1 lap too early on that last pit stop, and it made it so I was low on fuel, and when I got out of the pits, I kind of had to just let Drake by me, and I just sat in a slip for the rest of the race, and he did such a good job of just perfect lap after lap, and I was just waiting for him to mess up so I could use that as an opportunity to let off in his slip, and he just never did, and I was never able to, there wasn't a single lap I was able to try to save fuel. Every lap I was pushing as hard as I could.
Well, man, like you said, you pitted 1 lap too early, and I made note of that after a few laps after you came down, and I'm like, I don't know if they're going to have it to make to the end when we found out what the lap count was. You put on one heck of a show with the 6, the 11, and the 08. You guys, you 4, at one point, I think you guys were almost 4 wide at one point, and it was just crazy to sit here and watch 4 cars drive away from the entire field. So, any one of you 4 could have won the race tonight. And unfortunately, Mr. Podium didn't finish on the podium, and he got the short end of the stick. Finishing, I think he ended up finishing 8th, unfortunately for Godzak. 7th. That's where he ended up, and that's unfortunate for him. But, like I said, you guys ran the wheels off these things.
Yeah, I just want to say good work at Drake, because when we came out of that first pits, we were a good 2.5 seconds behind Pushing and Godzak, but we worked together. He pushed me down the straightaways and everything, and we caught him, and we actually broke away, and that's how we were able to get one too. So good work into you, Drake.
You guys were real quick, real fast tonight. Congratulations on 2nd place. Good points night for you as well. Gonna help you out in that department, get you into that top 14, so you don't have to worry about being one of the waivers. So congratulations, 2nd place tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep. And moving on to our race winner. Mr. Drake, representing
Howdy.
Fatal Motorsports in the number 11 machine. Now, this number 11 machine, it already won 1 race. It won Daytona. The driver was removed from the league, so now Drake takes over the 11, and now it's in victory lane, race 3 of the season. How do you feel about that, Drake?
I feel great. I'm really excited. I feel like we had a great race tonight. I mean, I'm just, no cautions the whole race. The only cautions we had were the stage breaks, and I just want to thank everybody for keeping it clean on the track out there tonight. That was great racing.
27 cars. That's not an easy feat. You guys, like I said, I mentioned in the other 2 interviews, there was 4 cars that broke away from the entire field, and you guys drove away while racing each other, and it was good, hard, clean racing. What was the hardest What was the hardest area for you tonight here at Chicagoland?
Well, definitely, I'd have to probably say that that second stage really was my toughest point in the race. I thought that I knew how to save fuel pretty good, and when I saw that we were going to have to save fuel in that second stage, I was like, okay. And I backed off it, but it turns out, man, apparently everybody else can save fuel better than I could, because I had to drop all the way back into the teens. I think I was like 15th or something, and I just barely made it to the end, and everybody else seemed to be able to just, they didn't have to back off as much, and they were able to make it. So I finished like 12th or something in that stage. And then, after that, for the start of the final stage, I think I had to start like 15th or something after pitting. And it was definitely very difficult to work your way back up through the field like that. But I just kept it clean, just stayed relaxed, and I think it only took me about 10 laps to get up to the top 5, so it was pretty good.
Yeah, you rolled right back to the front, and I made note of it, that I didn't say these exact words, but I'm gonna say them now. We went from our worst week of racing the WRL has had since I've taken over, the worst week at Martinsville. It was a crapshoot from the beginning, from the drop of the green flag in both races. We kicked 7 people that week, and then we turned around and come back. We had pretty decent racing in the truck Chicagoland race, but then we come to the Busch Chicagoland race about 2 weeks later,
Y'all
and it
put on one heck of a show.
It ran caution free. All 100 laps were ran under green flag conditions.
Minus the stages.
Minus the stages, but those don't count. What is your first take of the WRL?
Well, yeah, this isn't my first WRL race, but this is my first race in the Busch/Xfinity series. I had a couple issues in the truck series, but mostly I thought it was pretty clean. But I was really impressed tonight with how everybody was just able to keep it clean. There were, at least for me, there were no issues coming onto pit road. There were no issues really getting. There were a few times where I was on the outside of somebody, and they'd hit the apron, and then they get into me, and then I'd be pushed up the track. But for the most part, the racing was very clean tonight. And I want to thank everybody for keeping it clean out there.
Yeah, the Busch series, it's supposed to be the second best. It's second best only to our Cup Series. When Cup Series rolls around, that's going to be the 30 best. Get to lock wheels together, man. But you put on a clinic tonight. You and the other 3, you guys ran the field, ran the race the way you guys wanted to, and you guys were quick. As the owner of Fatal, I'm happy. Scorp reached out to me and said about you, and I'm like, you know what? Sign him. Let's get it done. We'll put it in paper. But real proud. I'm real proud of everybody. Like you said, it was real clean, and you can't ask for much more than that.
Absolutely.
So,
Not only that.
Go ahead, Hazard.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but not only that, but Drake also came from a background of Grand Theft Auto and created racetracks for God knows how long, many years, I assume.
Yeah.
But for him, I would say coming to Heat 5, running his first official Busch race in WRL, he's made a heck of a showing that even players from outside of the NASCAR spectrum can win. That just shows how much potential these competitors have. And one thing we were noticing from you, Drake, during the whole race was that your strategy paid off in the end, holding up Maggio. So yeah, just talk us through the what issues you had, what other issues you were having, because I noticed that you fell back quite a bit during stage 2.
Yeah, So again, it was kind of like what I said earlier. That was just, me having a lack of knowledge of how to save fuel in NASCAR heat particularly and still go fast. I think probably what I needed to do was just get in somebody's draft and do that a little bit better. I just decided to sort of go for the fuel saving because I didn't think people were going to be able to make it without really saving, but apparently they were. So, I'll have to work on that. But we just had such a fast car. I mean, I was so ecstatic when I did the first the heat race. I knew we had speed, and then as soon as we got into qualifying, I immediately pitted. I actually started in the qualifying race in the very back, and I didn't even have to go one lap because I was so far back. I just made a sharp left turn, came right into pit road, got the pit setup in, went back out, and hit the pole lap, which was very great to start on pole. And I would say probably the thing I struggled with the most in the race, besides the fuel saving element, was I was struggling with just a little bit of a loose condition on the long run, especially in the third stage. You might have noticed there were a couple times where I struggled just a little bit on the exit of the corner. Maybe you didn't, because I handled it pretty well, but it was definitely very loose. So I had to tighten it up on the next stop, obviously, which worked very well.
So with your win here tonight, you are now the 122nd driver to record a win with the WRL.
Wow, that's really cool.
And that means you can get qualified into the WRL Hall of Fame.
Yep. As of now, you are now eligible for the WRL Hall of Fame. Last year, it was a pretty good spread. We nominate 3 drivers. It is completely league vote. We put out a vote for about 4 days, along with other awards for our award ceremony in December, the week of Christmas. So, yeah. So with that, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. But congratulations on your win here tonight, buddy. You definitely deserved it. Fantastic job. Fantastic job, everybody. Kept it clean, kept it off each other. I'm real proud of each and every one of you. It was a fantastic night. But with that being said, because I gotta go to work tomorrow, we're gonna get off here so I can go to bed. So,
Alright.
Hazard, you want to sign us off?
10-4. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for all the top 3 tonight, including Parkhurst, who showed up out of nowhere. And Grant Racer being our race supporter, and Jade, I am Hazard County. We sign off. Have a good one, y'all. And remember, keep
For anyone who didn't hear him because he broke up really bad on my end, he said keep going worldwide.